With the release of the staff for the warriors, many have been excited to finally find an alternative as a second support in the current world versus world meta. I've been able to play it for a few days, and those has been my main conclusions. The most useful combination I've seen of all the ones I've tried, also looking at the data in the ARPs, has been the core, with tactics, discipline and defense, which says a lot about the bad viability of taking support, having to use core. I think that neither Spellbreaker nor Berserker can maximize the support aspect, they don't provide synergies, and currently, Spellbreaker is out of the meta because of the nerf it got in the strips, which was one of the main reasons for its existence. With Spellbreaker, I felt like you were in no man's land. You didn't heal much, you didn't strike much, and you didn't have many cleanses. Other classes perform better for each function. Staff doesn't provide any hard CC like Hammer, which could have huge synergy with the specialization. With the Berserker, simply the lack of support traits, as with the Spellbreaker, makes it not good option either. Therefore, I was testing the warrior core. Tactics was mandatory because of the support traits. Discipline after the patch has received some support traits, but they are very slight, but for my taste to take discipline in a warrior makes the gameplay much more soft and dynamic. Without discipline, it feels very slow. Finally, as a self-survival and adrenaline generator, the defense specialization. The build is focused on full healing and cleanses by taking him Minstrel with Trooper Relic. Overall you have good survivability, good burst healing instant cast, shouts, and good cleanses, Trooper plus Horn. At boon level. As cons, the boons granted by the warrior are nothing special compared to other classes more dedicated as second support. You have good might/fury generation, if the horn is trait you have resistance, but overall it lacks important boons in a more fluid way, quickness, a lack, protection, resistance or stab, without sacrificing traits that give the sense of carrying the healing class, vigorous shouts. In terms of numbers, I've been getting numbers above 4k/s of healing, which is okish, split between staff and shouts in a 50-50 of the total healing done. Playing this class, the warrior can play the role of a second support, providing healing, burst healing, cleanses, some barrier, and a decent uptime of some not too important boons. However, it is far from the current meta support classes like the Vindi, Mesmer, or Druid, which not only offer what the warrior gives, but better and more. In order to make this support class viable in the world vs world meta Zerg, not only the staff would need to improve its abilities, but also rework the traits of the different specializations, starting with Spellbreaker. The staff doesn't have synergy to generate adrenaline, like the hammer does by stripping or trait in defense for adrenaline generation in hammer. On the other hand, staff has no relevant CC, no blast finisher, no blast field generator, no relevant boons, and some skills are really complicated to play in Zerg or are not very useful, like 3. I'm sure I've left some things to test and conclude, but as first impressions these have been the most important ones I've been able to get. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments.